Happy New Year, everyone! Welcome to my first official video of 2018. It's been a little while since my last upload, but today I have my personal top 10 games of 2017. These are my choices from games that I played throughout last year. If your list is different, I'd love to hear about it down in the comments. Let's get started. Number 10, Mario & Rabbids Kingdom Battle. I had zero expectations from this game when it was announced, but after reading review after review, I decided to give it a shot. What I found was a super interesting and deep world filled with cute creatures and advanced tactical combat. It's a more colorful, kid-friendly XCOM. But make no mistake, this isn't a walk in the park. The combinations of every character's weapons and abilities offer a fun and wild ride through the Mushroom Kingdom. With the addition of unlockable characters, weapons, and ability trees, this is like no other Mario game I've ever played. It was a great surprise for the Nintendo Switch. Number 9, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. What else is there to say about Mario Kart these days? The game that literally ruins friendships one shell at a time. Filled to the brim with unlockable items and tracks, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is the best version of Kart that has ever been made, and it's right at home on the Switch. I had the chance to play against friends while flying on an airplane over the summer. It was a completely unique experience. It almost didn't feel real that this level of Mario Kart was being played on a portable system. The intensity and creativity of the courses bring endless fun for all ages, and the new and improved battle mode might be the best that the series has ever had. If you own a Nintendo Switch, this is a must-buy. Number 8, Uncharted Lost Legacy. If you watched my top 10 games of 2016 video, then you would know that Uncharted 4 was my number 1 game last year. So I was obviously excited when I saw that this was announced. Chloe is a favorite of mine, so getting a chance to dive into her character's backstory was a huge selling point. The good news is that it's more Uncharted 4. It doesn't do much to break out of that formula, but then again, it doesn't have to. It's a short enough adventure that you could play in one day, but the story is tight and the relationship between Chloe and Nadine is top-notch. I was relieved that I never felt like I needed to see Nathan Drake to make this feel like an Uncharted game. The scenery, exploration, and puzzles felt new and familiar enough to make me feel right at home. If this is the last Uncharted game for a while, then I'm happy with where we're ending. Naughty Dog can really do no wrong. Number 7, Hellblade, Senua's Sacrifice. Playing through Hellblade gave me one of the most remarkable gaming experiences I've ever had. It was a deeply personal and utterly terrifying at the same time. Senua is troubled by inner demons that only tear her down. Your job is to not give in to those voices and instead prevail against a threat that no one can see. What unfolds before you is a visual and sound design masterpiece. What Ninja Theory did with a small team is nothing short of incredible. The performance and face capture is so spot on that you really feel Senua's pain and fear. The puzzles make you think and explore in ways that I haven't done before. The combat leaves a sense of urgency. One misstep and you could be done for good. I'm afraid of giving too much away. If you haven't played it, go get it now. It's a one-of-a-kind experience that you shouldn't miss. Number 6, Assassin's Creed Origins. Full disclosure, I'm not even close to beating this game, but the fact that it falls in at number 6 should tell you something. I grew tired and bored of the Assassin's Creed franchise once I learned that Unity was hot garbage, but I couldn't find a place to hide from the overwhelmingly positive praise for this game. I picked it up on Black Friday and immediately fell in love with it. Bayek is an interesting character. The world is gorgeous and full of life. Combat feels varied for the first time in the series. I love the way that you find new and better weapons and get stronger as you go. The upgrade tree is fun and makes me think before spending an ability point. I think making this more of an open-world RPG was a great move for the series. I want to spend time in this world and I want to finish Bayek's story. This is the best Assassin's Creed since number 2. Number 5, Destiny 2. I have so many mixed feelings about this game, and I honestly didn't know where to put it on my list. I already moved it down once, and I could honestly see myself moving it down further, but I have about 150 hours into the game, and I feel like it needs to sit somewhere on here. Sticking to the things that make the sequel good, I feel like the story is much better this time around, as in, there actually is one. The new raid, Leviathan, is a thing of beauty. It truly feels like an exotic location and like nothing we've experienced before. I enjoy the new subclasses and class abilities, and I think they add a refreshing aspect to combat. However, Bungie tried to simplify things this time around, and some of them worked and some of them didn't. I think they had many good intentions with this game, and I think one day it will truly be special. I hope that day is soon because the environments are stunning and fun to explore. I just need more reasons to be in them. Time will tell, but I still enjoy Destiny 2. Number 4, Fortnite, Battle Royale. I tweeted about this last week, but Fortnite Battle Royale literally moved up 4 spots on this list in the last couple days. I've been putting a ton of hours into it with my friends, and it's a blast. The feeling of dropping in against 90 plus other people makes my heart race, and trying to land and secure a weapon before your opponent is super intense. But the game really shines when you're battling it out for first place. Those are some of the most exciting and heart-wrenching moments of my gaming career. Never have I ever been so sure of a victory only to get blindsided or completely outplayed by someone more equipped or experienced. It really is a remarkable game, and it's free. I highly suggest rounding up some friends and dropping in. You won't regret it. Number 3, Super Mario Odyssey. A callback to the Nintendo 64 era of open worlds and collectathons, Super Mario Odyssey feels like the Mario we've been waiting for. The addition of Cappy as both a character and new mechanic helps establish Odyssey as its own unique title. I love running around and capturing different creatures to learn their powers, and I love even more that puzzles are based around their abilities. The power moons are simple enough to find, which makes the decision of, I'll stop after just one more, a nightly battle. Although some of the bosses are reused, the platforming and exploration more than make up for it. The brightly lit and fully realized worlds are the real stars of this game though, with New Donk City being at the top of the list. There are secrets around every corner, and if you collect enough moons, you might unlock even more. I had a blast with this game, and I can fully see myself pushing for the full 999 power moons one day. Number 2, The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. It was so hard to put this game as number 2 on the list, but you'll see why shortly. Breath of the Wild is an absolute masterpiece in world building and exploration. The gameplay loop is as addictive as Super Mario Odyssey. Maybe there's something under that rock. I should go check. I wonder what's around this corner up here. The fact that you get dropped into this world without any explanation and you're just supposed to explore makes you feel so small. Nintendo is letting you create your own story here. You can even run straight to Ganon in the last boss fight if you wish, and people have done it. No matter which path you take through the game, it'll be a special one, and I haven't even touched on the free climb mechanic. The ability to literally climb any surface in the game opens up unlimited options for exploration, and the addition of a stamina meter adds a little bit of risk to it. There are so many new things that I haven't mentioned yet, including cooking, breakable weapons, and shrines. There's too much to say in this short review, but Breath of the Wild feels like a once-in-a-generation game for Nintendo, and I hope it shapes future Zeldas for years to come. Number 1, Horizon Zero Dawn. There it is. Horizon Zero Dawn just squeezes by to take first place. Set in a dystopian future where nature and robotic dinosaurs have taken over, you play as Aloy, an outcast of a matriarchal society who is trying to find out where she belongs in the world. I was drawn to the bow and arrow combat and of course the idea of fighting giant metal beasts, but I didn't expect a story that has stuck with me to this day. What Aloy uncovers over the course of the game is a tragic story of what happened to the Earth and its inhabitants. Each story mission ending with more questions than it answered. I was hellbent on finishing the campaign so I could find out the truth. The story is supported by great characters, and Ashley Birch does a great job bringing Aloy to life. You feel her pain and her confusion as you learn about her past. In addition to all of that, the combat is fantastic. It's fast and frenetic, and you're always at risk. Some of the higher level fights are genuinely difficult, and it all comes to a peak in the final mission. The open world is also gorgeous, filled with distinct locations and biomes that make the world feel alive and dangerous. You never know what type of predator is hiding around the corner. Guerrilla Games has something truly special with this property, and I know it will spawn sequels for years to come. I can't say that I've played a game like this before, with all of these different elements coming together to form one of the best experiences ever. Horizon Zero Dawn is my 2017 Game of the Year. And that's the list. What do you think? Do you agree or disagree? Remember that these are my opinions only. This was a very hard list to make. 2017 yielded so many amazing games, and there's still more in my backlog that I didn't even touch. Feel free to leave your list down in the comments. If you want to carry on the conversation on Twitter, you can find me at MikeCheckGaming. I'm always open to talk over there. That wraps it up for this one, everybody. Take care and Happy New Year.